Imagine being locked in a room every night at 7 p.m., not because you're grounded, but because something terrifying happens if you're not. This was my grandfather's reality, and the reason behind it will send chills down your spine. Growing up, I always thought my family was normal. We had our quirks, sure, but doesn't everyone? It wasn't until I was older that I realized just how unusual our situation was. You see, my grandfather lived with us, but he wasn't like other grandparents I knew. Every evening, without fail, he would be ushered into a small room in our basement and locked inside. At first, I thought it was cruel. Why would we treat him like this? But my parents always insisted it was for everyone's safety. I didn't understand what they meant until one fateful night when I was 12 years old. It was a stormy evening, and the power had gone out. In the chaos of finding flashlights and candles, we lost track of time. Suddenly, we heard a blood-curdling scream from the basement. My father's face went pale as he realized what had happened. We had forgotten to lock Grandpa in. What I saw next still haunts me to this day. As we rushed down the stairs, we found Grandpa standing in the middle of the room. But it wasn't the kind, gentle man I knew. His eyes were pitch black, his skin had taken on a sickly grey hue, and his fingers had elongated into razor-sharp claws. He lunged at us with inhuman speed, snarling and snapping like a wild animal. My father barely managed to slam the door shut, trapping the creature that used to be my grandfather inside. We spent the night huddled together, listening to the inhuman sounds coming from the basement. When morning came, Grandpa was back to normal with no memory of what had happened. That's when my parents finally explained the family curse. Every night after 7 p.m., my grandfather would transform into a monstrous being, driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. The only way to keep everyone safe was to lock him away until sunrise. From that day on, I understood the importance of our nightly ritual. The image of my transformed grandfather is seared into my memory, a constant reminder of the thin line between humanity and horror that runs through our family. As I've grown older, I've come to dread the possibility that this curse might be passed down to me or my children. Every sunset brings a sense of unease, a fear that one day I might be the one locked away, battling demons I can't control or even remember. This is the real, haunted story of my family, a tale of love, sacrifice, and the terrifying secrets we keep to protect those around us. It's a reminder that sometimes the most horrifying monsters are the ones we hold dear, and that the line between normalcy and nightmare can be as thin as a locked door.